Hey everybody, how is it going? Welcome back to yet another episode of The Single Rider. We are at the Animal Kingdom today, you guys. Disney's Animal Kingdom opened on Earth Day, April 22nd, 1998. An interesting cool fact about Disney's Animal Kingdom is it's in fact the largest Disney park at around 530 acres. All right, here is a fun fact for you. This beautiful tree, this amazing tree that everyone loves to take pictures in front of, and this tree has in fact over 8,000 branches. And Disney artists and Imagineers had to put on 103,000 leaves by hand. Pretty amazing. It took 10 artists and 3 Imagineers about a year and a half to create the 325 animals that are sculpted onto this beautiful tree. And while they were actually hand carving all of these animals on the tree, the plaster would actually harden within 6 to 10 hours. So they had to work very, very quickly. So obviously very, very talented artists. Oh, you know it wouldn't be a visit to Animal Kingdom without going on my favorite ride, or one of them. Such a huge contrast, you guys. If you saw my video that I posted previously about is Universal Studios safe, I'll put a card right here. You can see just a massive difference between the parks. You can actually walk through and keep yourself distant from people. You can actually hear the beautiful music. It's much more of an experience at the Disney parks these days. And I've had a lot of people asking me, do I feel safe? And the answer is, if I'm at a Disney park, yes. 100% I feel safe. Unfortunately, my experience at Universal Studios was the opposite of that. Just did not feel it, guys. I really wanted to. I love Universal. It's one of my favorite places. In fact, I would even go so far to say the attractions there are a lot more my speed than the ones here at Disney. Oh, we're gonna check this Expedition Everest out. It may actually be down, so let's see. Unfortunately, Expedition Everest is currently down, but that's okay. It's still a very, very enjoyable experience. You know, I've never actually noticed these little totems over here before. I wonder what those could mean. One definitely looks like a Yeti. An angry gorilla? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on these. I thought I knew a lot about Disney, but you know what? I'm always learning and learning more and more every single time that I come to these parks. You're never going to know everything, guys. Expedition Everest opened back in 2006, and the cost to build this amazing coaster was over $100 million, making it the most expensive roller coaster built at the time. That actually held that record up until 2019, until Universal opened up Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Adventure. I think that's what it's called. And the cost of that attraction ended up being $300 million, which is crazy if you think about it. Literally 3 times the expense of this amazing attraction. Expedition Everest is a Disney Parks 18th mountain-themed attraction, and is also Disney's tallest artificial mountain. The main drop is only 80 feet. It seems like it's a lot bigger than that, but it's actually only 80 feet, and it reaches a speed of 50 miles per hour. Also feels way faster than that as well. Since Expedition Everest is down, I figured, hey, let's go try out the Kali River Rapids, or perhaps the Safari. It's a really short river run, but it's still pretty fun and enjoyable. We'll see what it's like for single riders if you get like your own boat, or you share with another party. We shall see. Well, the Kali River Rapids ride opened in 1999, so about a year after the park actually opened. And while they were building the attraction, it was called the Tiger River Run. They actually changed the name when they opened to Kali River Rapids. Swan, And the question is, do you get wet on the ride? And you know what? It really depends on which seat you're in. I got just a small little spray going down the 30-foot drop. But on a whole, like I would say you probably get more wet on Splash Mountain for sure. All right, you guys, here comes the drop. 30 feet. Just a small 30-foot drop, guys. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Whoa! Oh. Yeah. Water feels hot. So like if you've got kids that are scared of water rides, and if they've done Splash Mountain, tell them if they've done that, they can do this easy. But yeah, it's a really fun ride. It's pretty short, only at about 5 minutes total. If I were to compare it to Grizzly River Run at DCA, I would definitely take the Grizzly River Run. I would think it's a better attraction. But yeah, it's still really fun, and especially on a hot summer day in Florida, it's kind of nice to get on the water. Hopefully get a little bit wet. It feels nice and refreshing. So walking over to the Kilimanjaro Safaris, you can literally see there's nobody here. And I see 3 eager cast members just waiting for me to go experience the safari. Let's go do it, guys. What do you say? Well, guys, as you can see, I mean, it's about an hour before park close, and there's literally nobody in line with me right now. Literally just walking on. Yeah, I don't know how Disney's doing it, but anything you guys can do to support Disney, do it. Because, you know, I think they're doing the right thing. I know they're probably losing money like crazy, keeping the capacity to the park so low. But dang, I gotta tell you, the experience is, even though it's not like the best optimally, like having to wear a mask and stuff, but it's a great experience. All right, looks like we got a few folks up here. That's good. I won't be by myself. Obviously got these partitions here to protect us all. So the Kilimanjaro Safaris opened on April 22nd, 1998. The safari is one of Disney's longest attractions, coming in around 22 minutes per safari. So if you're looking to sit down, relax, 22 minutes is a great time. I find myself sometimes almost falling asleep on this ride. So I just got off the safari ride, and one of the guests here in the park asked me if I had a YouTube channel. And I don't know why, but I just said, no, I'm just doing this for fun. I didn't say I had a YouTube channel or anything, even though I do. I don't know why I didn't say I had a channel. Maybe I'm just self-conscious, afraid of too many people. Why is there a tree in the middle of the road? It's random. This is not a normal thing for me, guys. I prefer to be behind the camera filming things and making it look beautiful. Not being on camera, I hate it actually, so I'm really uncomfortable. So like when she asked me if I had a YouTube channel, my instinct is just to kind of like protect myself and kind of go into hiding, because I don't want somebody to, you know, to look or watch the channel and be like, oh, this guy sucks, you know. I'm not a great YouTuber, guys. I'm brand new. So any tips you guys have for a newbie like me, do share them, guys. I mean, it's the single rider, right? You do things by yourself. You figure things out for yourself. You make your own decisions, good decisions and bad decisions sometimes. But yeah, that's what life's about, guys, is learning, making mistakes, trying to figure out who you are, being true to yourself. Yeah, and having fun along the way. So anyways, but because of my insecurity, feeling that I'm not good enough, I just said, no, I don't have a channel. I'm just doing this for fun. So that was stupid, Chris. Learning from mistakes, guys, that's what it's all about. I'm not perfect by any means. Nobody is. We have like Pocahontas coming through the river here, and she's waving to us. Well, there you go, guys. Pocahontas floating down the river just for us. Literally nobody else on this path. Anyways, you can probably hear all the sounds. We are making our way into Pandora, one of my absolute favorite Disney themed lands. I'm a huge Pandora, huge Avatar fan. Jim Cameron, you're the man. I remember when they announced this land, I was so incredibly thrilled that it was coming here. And originally, this area of the park was designated to be the Beastly Kingdom, where they would feature mythical creatures like dragons, unicorns, things like that. Got a good 10 minutes till the park closes, and let's go on Flight of Passage.
She leads her science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone.
It's crazy to think that this ride's been open for over 3 years. I was just looking at the stats, and I can't believe this thing. It opened in May of 2017, and here we are in August of 2020. I can't believe that this ride has been open for 3 years. And this ride, $500 million to make this ride. That's super, super, super crazy. But honestly, guys, it's one of the best. And again, sorry, like if this quality on this camera isn't the best. I know it kind of just does its own thing sometimes, and it doesn't light the way that I would normally light things. But I'm just gonna kind of back up here and get a nice little wide shot of the Valley of Moara here. We got some lovely cast members waiting to wave us by. Let's turn back and get another look at this with the sun coming through. Oh, this is when I wish I had my good camera right now. So to sum it up, guys, if you guys ever come over to Orlando and come to Animal Kingdom, definitely make Flight of Passage on your top to-do list, because it's still, probably in the last 3 years, this ride probably gets me most of the feels, like the feel-good feeling that any other ride can. Simply amazing, guys. You have to do it. One of my absolute favorite rides. Highly recommend it. Well done, Disney, and well done to the team of Imagineers who created this amazing land. So immersive. I want to thank you guys again for joining me today on the Single Rider YouTube channel. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I know I'm just one of those super small YouTube channels out there, but hey, I enjoy what I do. Hopefully you guys can see that. Thanks for coming along with me today at Animal Kingdom. Stay true to yourself, be awesome, and we will see you in the next one. See you guys.